swipe unlock application on Symbian Bell. I'm going to be using my Nokia 808 PureView device. Here I have my N9 to show the similarities between what this application actually does. Swipe unlock tries to emulate the swipe sequence on your N9. It brings that mega feature to your Symbian devices. So here on my N9, all I have to do is double tap, and as you can see, it brings up my screen where I can always swipe in either directions to go into the phone. Whereas on my Symbian device, I have my swipe unlock application enabled. There is no double tap to unlock. You have to press any key. I'm going to press my unlock key here, and as you can see, similar screens here, the same format and everything. So no double tap on your Symbian devices. You set what keys you use to pop up the lock screen, and you can swipe. As you can see here, the animation is quite different from what you have on your original N9. As you can see, the background is quite empty, it's just dark. On either side, you have to fully swipe through before you can go into your device. So whereas on the N9 Migo, you have a notification there. You can actually just swipe on your notification, as you can see there. So let me try to get a notification on my Symbian device. Just going to quickly send a text message here. So there, so I just quickly sent a text message to my phone. Click on the unlock button, and as you can see, the text message appears. It's quite similar to the N9. The only difference is the animation is quite different. Here you can actually swipe on that message and it takes you directly to it, whereas on the emulation here on the swipe unlock app, you cannot swipe on that message. You actually swipe in the whole screen and it takes you to your home screen, shows you your alert, and there you can read it. But nevertheless, it's a good app. Another feature on the swipe unlock, this version is 1.3, so it does come with more features than the first one. As you can see, you can always swipe up, as you know, to get your shortcuts on your N9. This feature is now available in the swipe unlock. I'm just going to swipe it up here, swipe it up and bring it down, and there you go. So you can see it's similar, really similar to the N9. So on your Symbian you have 5 shortcuts. On the N9 you have 4 that are evenly spaced out. On the Symbian they're kind of clogged in there, and smaller too. So you can actually configure what icons you want to put here, unlike on the Migo version where you're restricted to these 4: phone, text message, camera, and the web. So that's a really neat feature of the swipe unlock app on the Nokia 808 or the Symbian devices. So now I'm going to go into the control panel for the swipe unlock application. Let's exit here. So this is your application here. So these are your settings, your control panel. You can turn your swipe unlock on or off by toggling the switch here. Put it off, turn it on. You can run it from boot up, from when you turn on your phone. You can turn that off or you can turn it on. You can choose whatever picture you want to use as your wallpaper in the lock screen. From your gallery, it takes you directly to your gallery where you can choose whatever image you want to use. So you can pick whichever one and it goes up in there. So quickly pick a picture here, say this for instance. You can resize that image, you can stretch it, you can crop it. So those are your two options on whatever picture you choose from your gallery. Then this is another nice feature. When your phone is in lock mode, you can press either one of these keys to actually activate the swipe unlock application. So you can press the menu button, you can press your lock key, your power key, your green key, your red key. Those are the keys I have enabled to work with the application. I turned off the camera key and the camera key light press. So 5 keys would enable me to use the swipe feature. So for instance, let's give it a try. Phone is locked. I can either press the green key and it brings this up, or I can press the menu key, I can press the red key and it brings it up. I can press the unlock key here and it brings it up too. However, I disable the camera key, so pressing that takes me directly to my camera. That is a legitimate reason to not use the swipe unlock key with that camera button right there. So where were we? So back to the features here. So what else? You can actually set your sensitivity from horizontal to vertical. You can set how easy it is to how difficult it should be to swipe, sensitivity of how you want to swipe through your lock screen. Right now mine is directly on the middle, which is the default settings for this application. Then gestures, you can swipe horizontally or vertically. So those are the two I have. If you want to swipe just horizontally, that's straight across, you can choose just that one gesture. Right now I have to make it similar to what's on the N9. Then here you have your applications. Like I said before, you can set those shortcuts, you can have different apps. So the good thing is you can actually put apps you downloaded from Nokia store. Not just your native applications, you can have whatever app you use the most. So I have Joku Spotlight, I can add that in there. I can take off the camera icon. I can put something else that I frequently use. Let's say for instance, I can put in let's see, DNL play, my music player, log. So the web, I can change that to something else too. So I change this for instance to let's see, gravity. So once you're done, it's all set and you just exit the application. So right here, this is your help screen. It gives you this is the about page, publisher, developer, send support, email is right there, and this is the version of the application 1.3. The OV button down here takes you to the home page of your publisher of that application and shows you what other apps they have published in the Nokia store. Let's wait for that to load up. So these are all the other apps published by the publisher for the swipe unlock. I see swipe unlock is in here too. It does cost you $1.99 if you do fancy this app on your Symbian phone. So I'm going to lock phone again. So I did a little tweak, so you can see the changes I made. I put in Joku Sports, DNL Play, Gravity, so whichever one I can just click on it and it should take me to that application. Just click on it here. There, it takes you straight to the application. So that's another really nice feature. So I mean, kudos to the developers of this app. Works really well. if you miss your N9 or if you never had an N9, you would love this feature on your Symbian device. So this has been a quick hands-on of the Swipe Unlock app for Symbian Bell devices. You can get it from your Nokia store. It will cost you $199, but it is well worth it. You can get it and try it out for yourself.